Welcome to the lesson, What are living and non-living things? Do you know what is alive and what is not? You may be surprised. The vocabulary words for this lesson are living things, non-living things, environment, and reproduce. Click each word to find out more about it. Are cows living things? How about rocks? Living and non-living things are all around us. Think about the chair you are sitting on, the table, the computer, people, a pet turtle, the air you are breathing. Look at the 4 pictures. Click the living things. Then click OK. The plants and the cows are living things. They can grow, change, and reproduce. They need food, water, air, and space to live. The rocks and sand are non-living things. They can be moved, such as by water or wind, but they cannot move on their own. Rocks and sand do not need food, water, air, and space to live. They do not reproduce. How do you tell if something is alive? All living things can do 4 things. They can grow, change, respond to their environment, and reproduce, or make new living things. Click the images to learn more about living things. Living things grow. They start small and get bigger. This young plant can grow into a large plant. All living things respond to their environment. When someone rolls a ball to this dog, he responds. He wags his tail and chases the ball. Give a plant water and sunshine, and it will respond by growing. All living things change. Plants change as they grow. Their stems get longer. They may grow new leaves and flowers. Animals change as they grow too. All living things can reproduce or make new living things. People and animals make young that look like themselves. Plants can make seeds that grow into new plants. Non-living things do not do all of the 4 things that living things do. Unless something grows, changes, reproduces, and responds, it is not a living thing. Sometimes, non-living things can do some of the things that living things can do. Think of fire. It moves. Does it grow and change? Maybe, if there are more things to burn. But it does not reproduce. It is not a living thing. Categorize these living and non-living things. Drag the pictures to the correct category. That's correct. You've done a great job categorizing these living and non-living things. All living things need food, air, and water to survive. Can living things find what they need in their environments? Yes, they can. Click the images to see what living things can find to survive. Living things need air and space to live. Living things can find these things in their environment. Living things use food to live and grow. Animals find food in their environment. Plants make their own food. Living things need water. They can find water in the environment. What do you see? Observe this environment filled with living and non-living things. Drag the labels to the living and non-living things. Great work! This hungry bear and the trees and plants in the valley are living things. The water we drink and the air we breathe are needed for life, but are not actually alive. Which one is a non-living thing? Click your answer. You got it. Clouds are a non-living thing. They move and change, but they don't grow, respond, or reproduce. Which one of these is a living thing? Click your answer. That's correct. A snail is a living thing. It gets food, water, and air to breathe from its environment. Before we finish, let's take a quick look at the main points you covered about living and non-living things. All living things do 4 things: grow, change, respond, and reproduce. Non-living things might grow and change, but they do not reproduce. Living and non-living things are found in every environment. Living things need 4 things: food, air, water, and space to live. Now that you've finished this lesson, click the menu button to exit, or if you wish, you can go back and review any part of the lesson again.